Your content is boring as fuck. Or maybe not. Maybe your content is actually super interesting and you're just here to help improve your content or sharpen your skills. No matter the reason that you're here, I'm here to help you make your content a little bit more engaging in ways that I've tested not only with myself, but with a lot of our clients to get results like this. In this video, I'll be mainly talking about short form videos, but these core concepts can still apply to long form videos as well. My name is Darius. I've grown my own personal pages to over 100,000 collective followers, and now I help other brands and businesses understand the language of social media so that they can achieve results. All right, now enough of the yapping. This first one is a super simple way to keep people engaged. Angle switches, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Just switch up the environment, switch up the angles a little bit. The new environments or angles are very stimulating and keep the videos from getting stale. This works with any video in which you're talking about something and are especially effective in videos where you're listing things, like a top 5 list or a top 3 list or anything where you're listing something. Even if your video is super fucking boring, this will keep people watching for at least a few seconds longer. Never let them know your next move. This next one is POV videos. Oh, Darius, what does that mean? What is POV? POV stands for point of view. Point of view videos have been popular for a few years now, and they're only getting more popular. There's a few different ways you can go about making them. I go over those in another video, but right now I'm here to convince you on why they're engaging. And now you might be asking yourself, Darius, why are these videos so engaging? Or you might be saying to yourself, Darius, everybody knows about POV videos. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, not everybody tries them, or maybe they're not using them correctly. What makes POV videos engaging is that it pushes the audience to think about what they would do if they were in your shoes or in whatever situation you present in the video. Here's a couple examples of what that looks like.
All right, I'll catch you later, bro.
See you, bro.
So, same time tomorrow?
Oh no. Oh no.
So now, if you were to take this situation and try giving a big old story time on it, most likely it's not gonna perform well because people do not want to hear all that yapping. I've learned this the hard way. So I'm not trying to bash anyone. I learned this personally the hard way. Instead, if you take that big old story time, simplify it, slap POV on it, it'll get better engagement. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, I just explained it. That's stupid. It works because it's no longer about you and your problems, because the audience now sees the situation that you've presented as their own situation that they're in and looking through your lens. Give it a shot. It's an easy way to make your content more engaging. Editing style. This one varies by taste, and it also varies on your skill set or your editor's skill set. Finding a unique editing style is a bit difficult, but I'm not here to help you find your editing style. I'm here to help teach you the fundamentals on how to make it more engaging. Add in sound effects. I'm sure you noticed it. I've been doing it throughout the whole video, but maybe the part you haven't noticed is maybe that's part of why you're still watching, because those cool, funny little sound effects are very stimulating to your brain. Add cuts. If you take a deep ass breath, don't leave it in the video, because a lot of people, including me, have a tendency to take a lot of deep breaths or pauses or whatever. And when you leave those in the video, they add up and people just start to drift off and lose attention to your video, which is not what you want. Add zoom ins and outs. I've been doing this throughout the video as well. This is another form of angle switches, kind of like what we talked about earlier, except instead of switching an angle, you're kind of just zooming in and out. So not exactly the same effect, but still works. These are the core fundamentals. You'll see them in most videos that you watch, and they act as micro hooks throughout the video to keep the average person's shitty attention span engaged. And speaking of micro hooks, we're about to go over that in this next section. Now, hooks. Hooks come in many different shapes and sizes, and they're more than just what you say at the beginning of a video. They can come in the form of an opening video that has some sort of shock value, kind of like this.
Come see us at Don Chuy Mexican Grill on 4th Apache and Tropicana for the best carne asada fries, tacos, burritos in Las Vegas.
And bonus points if you add a smooth transition from that video to your talking point. Or they can come in the form of a sound effect that you put at the start of every video. And they can come in the form of what you say. And there's a few ways to make what you say more effective. For example, when you're coming up with a video topic, try tying the video in with a big name. And then, at the start of said video, mention that big name, like this. Kai Cenat broke the viewership record on Twitch with over 700,000 people watching his stream. Now, what does that mean for content creators across the internet? What that means is there's a new batch of viral clips and key moments from the stream that can be used as a green screen template. When people hear a familiar name or a name that they recognize, the drama and gossip part of their brain kind of goes like, oh shit, what's going on with this guy? And immediately, they're more hooked. Or if you're a more statistic-based industry, like real estate or you're in sales or some shit like that, mention some sort of shocking statistic that people are bound to go like, oh, what the fuck? When they hear it. And only you know what those statistics are in your industry. So take advantage of them. And overall, if you just get straight to the point, people will appreciate that too. The average consumer is getting tired of people yapping at the start of the video or waiting to hear the point. So the quicker you can get to the point, the more effective it'll be. But you can't just stop there. After you get to the point, you have to elaborate. And not just elaborate, but you also have to include micro hooks throughout the video. And the micro hooks go with the editing style that you choose. Like I mentioned earlier. Micro hooks are the small details that you add, like the sound effects, the cuts, zoom in, zoom outs, like we talked about in the earlier section. These are the things throughout the video that keep people watching. The hook is what you reel people in with. The more attractive the bait, the more likely they'll find it interesting. And the topic is what people should stay for. So make sure that the topic or the point of your video, it should be either entertaining, informative, or inspirational. One of those, or all three. And the better that you can excel at one or two or all three of them, the more effective it'll be. And micro hooks are what you use to keep people engaged, to keep people watching. Now, if you incorporate everything that I've talked about in this video, you will absolutely notice a difference in how long people are watching your videos and overall just how entertaining they are. And like I said at the start of the video, I've tested this with a lot of our clients, so I'm not just talking out of my ass. These are methods that I've found proven to work, and I thought you might get some value from it. So with that being said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer all of them. And if you want more help understanding the social media world, subscribe. I'll be making a lot more videos on it.